You're going to absolutely love this. And I'm about to change everybody's world. Here's the Dutchie's hot tip. Alcohol-free beer first thing in the morning. Have you done this? Have you done this? Because I know you're a big Nort head. You're a big alcohol-free beer head.
I am. In fact, right now I'm drinking Guinness has gotten on the bandwagon.
And look at how beautiful the product looks now in the frame, John, with the Guinness in focus and you out of focus. I want to say thank you, Sigma 16mm.
Straight in face, can of Guinness. Yeah, they've gotten on the zero alcohol market. So if you want to change the consistency of your bowel movement, you can just drink 8 cans of Guinness alcohol-free a day.
Alcohol-free beer first thing in the morning. Have you ever?
Never. I don't think I have.
And you never thought of it?
Yeah, it's just like interesting. I think I have thought about it. The only time I've thought of anything similar was when I was in a business meeting and or a work meeting, and I was drinking an alcohol-free beer, and I thought this feels a bit subversive, even though it's not, because it's got no booze in it. And I guess that's the vibe of the early morning alcohol-free beer.
Well, so the way that I invented this, and I invented it, I'm the first person that's ever done this, if anybody is wondering.
Yeah.
The way that I invented this is that I was on holiday with friends, or I have been on holiday with friends in various sunny European spots over the last 5 or 6 years, which is the time in which I've tried to decrease my alcohol consumption. And typically on group holidays, the beer first thing in the morning, particularly when it's sunny, you're in Greece, it's a thing. Yeah. It's a thing that feels very natural and normal, particularly if people are a bit hungover. You wake up and maybe you have a coffee, and then straight after it, it's like maybe 9 in the morning, and somebody's just like, yeah, we're on holiday, fuck it, let's have a fucking beer. And then you have a beer in the morning in the sun to get the day started.
Yeah.
But then when I started to decrease my alcohol consumption, I woke up one morning, I had my coffee on my holiday, and then my brain went, oh, how nice is it having that morning beer on a sunny Mediterranean holiday? But then I said, but I don't really want to, that's not what I really want to do anymore. I don't really want to be half cut before lunch, even though I'm on holiday. And then I thought, hang on a second, there's a sin alcohol in the fridge. Sin alcohol is what the Spanish call non-alcoholic beers.
Okay. Yeah.
Dorado, I think, is the brand that I was drinking in Spain. And so I thought to myself, hey, man, why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? And so I reached in the fridge and I took out an alcohol-free beer. This was probably like at 6 a.m. And I walked outside and I just slammed it down fast like a can of Solo that's light on the fizz. And I got that classic, what do you call it? Like a psychosomatic kick from thinking that I'm having a little party time because I'm getting that beer taste in my mouth that I always associate with letting loose, feeling free.
And it's a bit naughty doing it in the morning.
Letting loose, feeling free. I don't want to be you. I just want to be me. And I tore my shirt wide open, and it just feels and tastes amazing. It's refreshing. It's an adult beverage, no alcohol. And I do it all the time now. So I visited my friend Dom in Barcelona a couple of weeks ago, and I walked, and he was with his dear son Elio and his dear wife Marion, and they turned around and looked at me, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, "What? It's alcohol-free beer in the morning. I'm changing the game. I've invented this." And then they stopped for a second, and they said, "He's right. There's nothing wrong with this.
He has invented it.
He has invented it." And I sat down on the couch at 6 a.m. with an alcohol-free beer, that cool, refreshing taste. And it just got me ready for the day. And I was having a holiday time with an adult beverage. And I do it all the time now. I drink loads of alcohol-free beer. Like, I don't know, 20 cans. I'll drink 20 cans of alcohol-free beer in the morning. Start the day.
I'd like it if you just sort of started acting rowdy for no particular reason as well. You're like, Come here, Elio. Oh, just ruffling his hair.
ruffling his hair, putting my face into my hands, going, guys, I'm fucked up. Guys, I'm fucked up. What do you do?
Please don't tell my wife I love her so much.
Guys, knew I was supposed to pay my taxes, but I didn't understand. I'm fucked up. Guys, I'm doing bad. I didn't want to say, but I came here for a different reason. I really need some money. Guys, I'm fucked up. And then just fall asleep.
Because why should drunks get to have all the fun?
Yeah.
If you want to act unacceptably,
Exactly.
the fact that you're sober is neither here nor there.
Because it's not fair that people that have a drinking problem just get to say, "Oh, I did that because I was drunk," and everyone kind of goes, "Oh, yeah, fair enough." He was just like, "Why can't I do that?
Yeah.
Why can't I
Just do it because I want to be a prick occasionally.
Why can't I upset people and then say I should be allowed to as well?" Like the same way that people that smoke cigarettes get to have 1,000 times more breaks at work than anyone else. Similarly,
It's true.
I should be allowed I should just be allowed to upset people at a social function just slightly every now and then, even though I'm stone cold sober. Now, John, will you make a promise? Will you solemnly swear to try alcohol-free beer in the morning before the next show and tell me how it feels? I know your fridge is loaded up with those alcohol-free Guinnesses.
It is.
Will you put?
I'll have my morning shower just with a can of Guinness.
Well, this is the other thing I was going to say, because shower beers are a big thing as well. Everybody, a few years ago, somebody introduced me to shower beers. Oh, mate, before you go out, have a hot shower and a cold beer. It's like magic, which it is. I would always recommend people do that with a can of beer. You don't want to be dropping glass in the shower. But no. I am not going to lie to you. I recently had alcohol-free beer in the shower. I drank half the can and I used the other half to cleanse the key areas like a multi-shampoo.
That's lovely, yeah. Although I would recommend something alcoholic for that purpose, because you need to really get what you're doing is just adding to the bacterial complexity.
That's
of
true,
those
actually.
regions.
I do need that. I do need that. Like
adding a variety of yeasts.
Yeah. Well, alcohol, like the first fleet of Australians and early white Australians just used to be a little bit pissed all the time because it would make the water, would kill some of the bacteria in the water if it had booze in it.
Exactly. Yeah. And I still do that just as a precaution.
So now
have a glass of water.
So now that we have the Sigma 16mm, John, that I've told specifically in the settings that we went through this morning to focus on your face, you should be able to put your hand up and solemnly squat and see, like, pull it back a little bit and hold it up. Just hold it up like this.
Oh, like a swear.
Yeah.
Yep.
And push it forward a little bit. And say, actually, maybe I'll have to change your settings because you can see yours is focused on your.
You can see all my crutch calluses. There you go.
And do you swear on your mother's life that you will have an alcohol-free beer?
It's a bit heavy.
In the morning.
Sure. I better do it now. Yeah, I do.
Swear on your first sons. Swear on the eyes of your child.
Solemnly swear that on the eyes of my child that I will have a shower beer with an alcohol-free beverage.
Yeah. And guys,
as long as we both shall live, so help me God.